Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the Obey 9F Cabrio in Grand Theft Auto Online. This car has of course been added back into the game this week and it is available at the LS car meet. So if you guys are interested, you should pick this thing up this week. It is on discount for, I believe, 40% off, which is actually a pretty good price. It's been a very long time since I've customized this on the channel, so I'm going to let you guys know if it's still worth owning in 2023. Obviously, it is an Audi R8 Spider, which is pretty cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the customization. We're going to go all the way up on the armor to start things off. The brakes as well, we might as well upgrade them. Even though brake upgrades don't really do a whole lot, we will still throw that on the car. Now for the bumper options, we do have a custom front splitter that we can add onto the car, which I'm actually going to go for today. And we do have a custom rear diffuser as well, which extends the car a little bit down further in the back. So we will go for that, we might as well. Now on the sides, we can go for carbon panels if we choose to instead of secondary panels. I think I'm actually going to go for it today. We might as well, so let's throw that on. For the engine, we're going to go all the way up on that. For the exhaust, we do have a few different options here. Now, the big bore exhausts are a little too insane for me, so I think the dual exit exhaust is going to be nice today. I feel like they fit a little bit better. The big bore is just like, it's too insane. So yeah, that exhaust is good. We do have the carbon hood upgrade that we could go for if we choose to. I'm not a big fan of it though, so I'm going to avoid that today. For the lights, I will go xenon, and then we will actually throw a neon kit on this thing as well to try to improve the handling as much as possible. It does lower the center of gravity of the car a little bit, so we'll do that. For the plate, we will go... what should I do, actually? Let's go SA exempt. I feel like the SA exempt plate is just the cleanest plate you can have now. So I'm going to go for that one. For the color, we could go for my crew color. Let's just take a little scroll through and see if there are any really good looking colors. Honestly, stone silver looks pretty fantastic, to be honest. There are some good reds though that we could go for. We could go for like a nice deep red, like Cabernet red, something like that. Hot pink, not so much. We could go for an orange. The car came in an orange though, so I don't really want to keep it in an orange color. We do have all the greens. The greens could be kind of interesting actually, like an olive green, that could be kind of nice. I don't know. We do have the blues as well, but I did another blue car today. If you guys haven't seen the Infernus customization, you should go check that out. Maybe a brown. Maybe a brown. Honestly, what about like a bleached brown? I feel like that's not too bad looking. We could actually go for that. I'm not going to, but we definitely could go for that. Obviously we do have white, which a white Audi R8 it's a clean car, to be honest. It's very basic, but at the same time I am actually very tempted to go for it. Oh man. Okay, wait. Let's check out the other colors. We do have rolled steel, which is almost like a Nardo, like gray sort of look, which I actually kind of like that. Let's go rolled steel. And then for the pearlescent, what if I just take it off? What if I just go black? That honestly looks really cool, I think. So let's do that. Skirts, we'll throw some on this thing. We might as well. Now for the spoiler option, we do have the low level spoiler. Now I wish to God that you could just get this spoiler option on the coupe version of the 9F, because I think it's such a clean looking spoiler, but for some reason you can only get it on the Cabrio, which is really annoying. I think it's really good looking. I'm actually going to put it on this car today. For the suspension, we will lower it down all the way as much as possible. Race transmission, let's go for that. Turbo tuning, might as well go for that as well. Now for the wheels, I do have to say I actually really like the stock wheels, and a fun fact about these is that this is the only way to get these wheels to actually attach to the car, because I'm going to show you guys something. If we go into the sport category, right, and these are the Law Speed Mark 5s, and you can purchase these rims for any car that you want, but I want you to pay attention to the wheel hub and where it connects onto the hub. When I hover over this, you'll notice that the connection is gone, and then if I put it back to stock, you'll see it's there. Rockstar messed up on these wheels, and they've been messed up for the entirety of GTA, so Kind of hilarious, but anyways, I just thought I would point that out. We could go for some Mercies on this. I feel like Mercies would actually be a really nice option for the car. Could also go Endos. Endos actually look really good, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like Endos on an Audi R8 kind of don't really work. We could go S Racers. Let's check out the high-end category. Is there anything in here that could kind of work? The Super Gs are cool. The Mercy CH Lips are alright as well. Cheetahs, Solars, obviously good looking wheels. Yeah, nothing that's like really jumping out at me. Let's see, street category. Let's check the street category and see if there's anything in here that could work for us. Let's see. Mercy Concave, the Segoy Concave. Both of those are cool. Hyperfresh. Ooh, Hyperfresh could be good actually. Trufade Concave as well. We do have the option for that. Deep Flake Reverse. Could go Wild Wagon, Concave Mega Mesh as well. You know what? Honestly, Hyperfresh don't look too bad. I'm gonna go for Hyperfresh today. And then let's do those in, what do we want to do? A black, stone silver, could go white. I think we're probably gonna go for a black today. I feel like it's just kind of classic looking, so let's do that. We will bulletproof the tires. For the windows, let's throw a little bit of tint on here. Let's do like a light smoke. I feel like a light smoke would be nice today. This is looking pretty good actually. I'm relatively happy with the car. That is it for the customization options, so it's time to bring it down to the ground. We're gonna do a sound test and a full review on the car now. All right, here we are at the ground. Let's take a listen. I have to say, it sounds decent, but what I really want to say is this color in the sunlight looks insane. It looks really, really good. I'm very happy with how this has turned out. Now, before we do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and drop the top on this thing because it looks pretty bad with the soft top up, but with it down, I think this car looks really, really, really good actually. So much better looking, that's for sure. It looks fantastic actually without the top on, to be completely honest. I feel like it almost looks better than the actual 9F, like the 9F Coupe. It's so good looking with the top down actually. It's kind of crazy. Like, this is one of the best looking convertibles in the entire game, short of like the Grotti Carbonizere probably. I mean, it just looks phenomenal. I think it looks so good. Now this car is pretty good to drive. It's actually fun, and being that it's one of the only convertible cars that you can get in GTA right now, I would definitely consider picking this thing up if you guys are interested this weekend online. It is 40% off as well, so it does have a nice fat discount on it. So if you guys are interested in picking it up, you will get it for a very cheap price. This thing cost me $78,000 to buy today. So if you're watching this when this video comes out and you're trying to buy a 9F Cabrio and it's on discount, you should probably pick it up. But even if this thing is regular full price, I think it's still worthy of picking up because it is still an Audi R8 Spider and it still handles phenomenally. It still looks really good. It's got some nice little customization options here and there. Honestly, it's just a fantastic car in pretty much every single way. I don't really see a downside to picking up a 9F Cabrio. Now, is it the greatest car ever? No, of course not. It tops out at just under 120 miles per hour for the top speed, and the handling is, it's not the greatest ever. It's pretty good, but it could definitely be better. The tail end does like to spin out on this thing, even with the spoiler option, even with the neon kit on the car. It still is not the greatest, you know, handling vehicle of all time, but it's not bad either. So, you know, honestly, I feel like the trade-off is worth it. I feel like it is such a good car that it is worth picking up. Even despite the performance not being, you know, as great as it possibly could be, it is still a very good car, and it is still a nice convertible to have. I think you guys should pick this thing up if you guys can this week. If you have some garage space, if you got 78 grand lying around, go and pick up a 9F Cabrio. You might as well. It's a very, very good car. It looks awesome. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. Pick up a 9F Cabrio if you guys are watching this during the week when it's available at the LS Car Meet. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video and this customization. If you enjoyed it, if you learned something, a like is of course appreciated, if not dislike. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.